Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new to the channel, my name is Gemma and I am losing weight following a Slimming World plan. Today is Saturday the 23rd of August and it's bank holiday weekend. I am a little bit run down, but it's all going to be good. I've got a nice 3 days to sort myself out, get myself back up to speed. So Saturday means it is weigh day and I have faced the scales, believe it or not. So if you've been watching my weekly vlogs, you'll know that I've had an horrendous week. I've had probably the worst week I've ever had whilst trying to stick to Slimming World. And Slimming World has gone out the window. So you'll have seen that Steve started a new job and this has kind of knocked us out of his routine. So generally on a weekday, we both work full time. I'll finish, I'll walk the dog, I'll come back, I'll start prepping dinner, and then he'll come back and cook dinner because he's a much better cook than me. And then while he's cooking, I'll get other jobs done. And we got into quite a good routine of doing this. But he's getting home that little bit later, so it means that I'm having to cook, and cooking does stress me out. I love prepping, I love thinking of recipes, but putting it together, I find really does set my anxiety off. It sounds ridiculous, but it really does. Unless it's a really easy meal, fish, chips, mushy peas, I do get stressed out. So, and he's very calm when it comes to cooking, which is totally different to what what we are like in real life. He's the stressor and I'm not. So yeah, it's took us out of his routine, and obviously Kaylee's still off school, and Alex is a bit up and down because he starts his apprenticeship in September and he's currently working at the pub, so like he's in and out doing like golf, going out with his friends drinking and yeah, he's been going crazy golf, bowling, normal golf. It's just, he's been in and out, and it's just been like, I feel it's just been really unsettled. We've had car off the road for quite a few weeks, and that's finally been fixed this week, which has cost us an absolute fortune, over £1,000, but really happy to get it back. So yeah, it's been a bit weird. And then I don't know if it's the change in weather or hormones, but I've said in previous that I am perimenopausal, and usually when my hormones are imbalanced, shall we say, my ears, I start getting problems with my ears. And I know when I've gone on HRT, it's settled down. Well, my ears have been driving me mad this week, and my joints, I'm bleeding constantly, and yeah, I felt very run down. I've been emotional as well, which I'm not a big crier, but I have felt like crying about anything, and that's not like me. So I've definitely been in a bit of a funk this week, and it's really resulted in me having absolutely no willpower or care to eat anything healthy. And it started off with a Chinese takeaway, which weren't too bad for what we had at the weekend, and then it's just progressed. I've had lots of meals on plan, but then we've had a Domino's one night, which I did have a smaller pizza and didn't have loads of sides or a dessert or anything. We've had a McDonald's, which was a large chicken burger meal. We've had a chip shop, which I had broke one of my nails as well, which I had a chip butter. There's been lots of chocolate bars this week, which again just shows me that it's hormonal. All my cheeks are flushed. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, it's been an horrendous week. So Steve's been the same. but there's only one more week of the school holidays, and then I feel like we're going to get ourselves back into a routine and a balance and start kind of smashing this weight loss. And so I still feel positive, even though I've had a negative week. I do feel like I'm going to have a positive weight loss coming up. So I kind of go up, down. And that's the way it's been so far. But I do want to see it go down now. This is probably the kick up the arse that I needed. So Steve stepped on the scales, and believe it or not, let me just turn this off. Someone's trying to phone me. He maintained. So it just shows that all the other stuff were on plan, even though we had these meals off. He's not done any exercise other than dog walks. And then I stepped on the scales. I weren't as lucky as Steve. And like Steve says, if I'd have maintained or lost, then there's something really wrong because of what I've eaten this week. But I put on £2, weighed in at 14 stone, so just 11.5 pound loss in total. I had to stop to have a sneezing fit. So yeah, I put £2 on. Now, to say we had a McDonald's last night and I was weighing heavy, I think I've got away with that really. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on it. I've had a shit week. We all have shit weeks. I'm not dwelling on it. And today's a new day. And I'm going to absolutely smash it this week. So I'm going to have a good week. I bought myself one of these. It's a 12-week countdown. I've already started filling it in for today. Put my breakfast in, my exercise, because we've already been for a walk, 50-minute walk. I've got a busy day ahead of me. I do want to fit a little afternoon nap in because I'm out tonight. So this is going to go up late because I will film some of my night out as well. But yeah, stick with me. And thank you for all your supportive messages this week. It really has helped, even though some of them had me in tears this week, but obviously that's the mood that I've been in. But there's nothing wrong. I've got nothing to be upset for. Everything's going really well. I've had some comments saying we need to change his jobs, but we've worked bloody hard to get to where we are in these industries that we're in. It took us like 25 years to get to the job roles that we're in, so, and we both enjoy it, even though it's stressful. That's kind of what we signed up for and asked for, so that's what we are, and we've got to deal with it and not turn to food. So that's going to be something that we're going to have to work on and try as best. So like I say, I'll try and film as much as I can today, but stick with me because next week's going to be a good week, and we're going to stick to plan, aren't we, Duck?
100%.
100%. Just to let you know that JD Seasonings have messaged me. So what they've done is, to my code, PeaceGood20, they've changed it from a 10% discount to a 20% discount, and that will be on till Monday evening. So I've just ordered myself a mix of different ones, but I ordered like 4 chip and wedge seasonings because I've run out, so I'm gutted. So yeah, get your orders in before Monday night, or so it'll go back down to 10%. So it's PeaceGood20, I'll pop it up on there. So yeah, we're gonna have a good week this week, we really are. Obviously, I'm out for a meal tonight at a pub that I haven't been in years. I have had a quick look at menu. It's not the best options. So I think what I will do is I'll see if there's any specials when I go there. But anyway, so I'll check see if there's any specials. And then I think what I'll do is if there's nothing Slim and Well friendly, I'm going to go for the lower calorie option. But I will be drinking alcohol, but obviously I've got a pacemaker, so I can only drink a few anyway. So there won't be a lot. And then me and Steve are going to have a really good Sunday. Productive Sunday. We're open to the gym. We know how that's gone every other Sunday. And Morris has not been the best. He's been a bit sicky again, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we're going to go on to breakfast now, and good luck if you're getting weighed. I hope you've had better weeks than me, but we're going to smash it this week. I'm not feeling negative about it. I just need to just work on just getting myself healthy. So I'll catch you soon. So this is breakfast this morning. I've got a wholemeal roll for my Healthy Extra B. I have got bacon, which is sin-free with all the fat off, and then I have got brown sauce, which I will pop the sins in. I'll estimate that, and I'm going to be writing it in my 12-week journal. Little Morris is waiting for the scraps. Just about to take him for a walk. We've had his breakfast and we're just walking on the farmer's field.
Good boy.
We're going to cross the road and go on to another field because you can't go round the field, so we're going to go down the fields and then back up the fields. A similar walk to what I did yesterday, but I don't think I posted the vlog. I feel very tired, so after we've got back from picking the glasses up and school clothes, I'm going to have a nap before I go out tonight because I do feel very exhausted, and bags under my eyes are huge. Just crossed over the road onto the next field. Walk as far as we can. I think we might be able to walk all the way around now. It's been cut, but we'll see. It were a bit high down the side, so you couldn't get round it before. You'll have time when we get back, won't you? So we're back in from the walk. It ended up being about 50 minutes. At a puff now. I'm just going to write it in my journal and I'm going to have a bottle of water. We have just pulled up in Mucky Rotherham. Well, it's my own town. I can call it Mucky Rotherham because it really is. And we are just risking his lives going into the town centre to get Kaylee and Steve's glasses. And then we're going to go and get Kaylee's school stuff. You can only get it from a certain shop, so you can order it online, but I've not been very organised. So yeah, I'm going to get that, and then maybe try and find a cafe that does a jacket spud. We'll see.
It's not that heavy, actually.
I've just woken up from the loveliest snooze. I've had about an hour and 15 minutes, but I feel so much better. I feel alive now. And I've just knocked up a quick lasagna, just using the Dolmio lights. I think it works out something like 5 cents per person, but I'm not going to be having it anyway. It's for Steve and kids. I'll have it with some salad and some oven chips. So yeah, that's in how Alex is working, and now I'm going to get showered and ready for the evening. So I'll catch up with you when I'm looking hopefully a little bit more glam. Arrived at the pub, it's for Becky's birthday. Where's Becky? Hi! We've got Gem, Zola and Rach. So we're going to have something to eat. And I've got Stella.